All right, good afternoon. Thank you all for tuning in to our breaking news story this afternoon. Real world. Good afternoon to you. Love you big time. You are exactly right. It has been a while. Always a pleasure to see you. Jacqueline, good evening to you. Afternoon to you as well. And Tammy, always 100. Okay. Brian Landry. We all know the story. We all know the story um, about him and Gabby. And each time something new is reported on the case, it becomes stranger than the day before. Miss Knight, good evening to you and welcome. I keep saying good evening because I'm used to being here at 7. Sorry. Uh, Here's what happened with Brian's parents. Brian's parents notified the FBI last night that they were going to go to a park had already been searched and look for their son. Now, I want you to be mindful that they've never done this before. They was kind of nonchalant, quiet about the whole thing. FBI allegedly tells him, okay, that's fine. We'll meet you out there. And they do. In an area that had already been searched, they now have found articles believed to belong to Brian Landry. Laundry. Let me get your comment out here. I'm looking at what the real world just says. She says Brian parents needs to be locked the fuck up. You just preach. It's as simple as that. Here's the thing. You own the money. They find some articles of Brian. I mean, it's almost like they went straight to it. Okay. They went straight to it. So now they've called out a cadaver dog. And we know what cadaver dogs do. They come to detect the scent of a decaying body. Now, have they found the body? We don't know. Uh, Many that might be somewhat close to the case are telling us just because we found articles belonging to Brian, that does not necessarily mean that he is dead. But along with calling cadaver dogs out, the medical examiner has also been summoned to uh, the park as well. Now, I don't trust the parents. I personally believe that they are 100% involved in his disappearance. If anybody knows where their son is at, it's them two right there. They know if he's dead. They know beyond a shadow of a doubt if he's alive. So, okay, they just said uh, more medical personnel also on their way to the site. Okay. Well, we know they're not doing this for nothing. They found something, but again, it doesn't mean that they have found Brian Laundrie's body. But am I the only one who finds this somewhat suspicious that the parents now wants to cooperate with investigators? And not only are they ready to cooperate, they call them and tell them they're going to go look. And where they went, oh, look, whoops, here's some of his stuff right here. Where doggy? I mean, is that suspicious to anybody on the live feed right now? It just doesn't make any earthly sense that you decided you want to cooperate. God has trusted your heart, right? And told you to do the right thing, right? And you go to an area where it has been searched before for your son, right? They find nothing there, right? Okay. Today they find something. Oh my God. Doesn't make any earthly sense. Life of GCV Gwen. Good afternoon to you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Who did I miss? There's Andrew is in the house as well. Tanya Fine. I just saw some pictures of you on Facebook. Woo! Okay. So Jacqueline is also in the house. Jacqueline says, They knew where he was this whole time. You just preached. I mean, but be mindful now. We don't know if a body has been found. We don't know if parts of a body has been found, but we know what cadaver dogs are called out for. They're just called to see if they can detect scent of a decaying body. But this could also be a hoax. And when I say hoax, they probably really have articles that belongs to Brian. They probably do. But I believe if they do, they were planted there by the parents. So this is another attempt to bamboozle this investigation, throw out a distraction. Brian, when they go left, you go right. I honestly think the parents need to be taken into custody now, and they need to stay there for about a week. Put them both in separate interrogation rooms for a week. You won't go home. You're going to be in here. You're going to be in here. And eventually, you're going to break. Because eventually, the truth is going to come out anyway. You can admit to, okay, yeah, we did help him, blase, blase. I say you would still go to jail, but hell, I could be lying because this is a very strange case, you know. But they need to be really interrogated, you know, not this good cop, bad cop shit. Bad cop, bad cop. You know, you can love your child. That's understandable. But to uphold your child in his or her wrongdoing says a whole lot about you. No wonder the child is messed up because the parents are messed up. Just because it's your child don't mean they won't do no wrong. And depending upon who the parents are, hell, you expect for them to do wrong. So I don't know. Tammy, always 100, has a question. She says, well, did they even like Gabby? You know what, Tammy? I'm going to be honest with you. I've never thought about that. What I did think about is that, because I know she stayed there, is that they're with their son 100%, whatever he does or wants to do. And I do believe they will uphold him in any wrongdoing whatsoever. But I never thought about, did they even like Gabby? I think that's a wonderful question there. But if I was a gambling man, hell no, they didn't. We have a tendency, not all parents to be okay when our children are in a relationship. Oh, let's do this. You got the male, you got the female. The family is okay when their male relative is degrading, dehumanizing, cheating, and beating the person he is in a relationship with. That's okay. That's okay with them. But the minute the tables turn and he is now being beaten, cheated on, dehumanized, it's a problem. The whole family wants to come out. I'm riding down for mine. That's my family. Okay, you get what I'm trying to say. Same thing. Make you laugh will eventually make you cry. Okay, I gotta get out of here this second. When more news becomes available, I promise you we will come and we will let all of you know what's going on. So again, the parents of Brian Laundrie notified FBI that they wanted to go and help look for their son. FBI said, well, that's wonderful. We'll meet you there. And they did. Articles allegedly belonging to Brian Laundrie were found at the scene, at a site that had already been searched. And if I'm correct, it was searched more than once. But we do know that it was once thoroughly searched, and they turned up nothing. A medical examiner has been called to the scene, along with more medical personnel and a cadaver dog as well. Do I believe he's alive? I don't know. I used to say no, he's dead. He's dead. Uh, he killed himself or he just died out there. But now I just don't know, because I'm looking at this could also be a smoke screen. The parents trying to help him go Yauna's way, but we got to distract FBI and others to to the other side. So it could go either way. That's not a fact. That's just my opinion. Tammy says they couldn't have liked her. Okay. Very, very strange life. Exactly. Very, very strange. Okay, that's all I have for now. Bitch Lord willing, I will bring you all more information as it becomes available today. Y'all have a good day.